Hey, Jeremiah, Steps Pressure Washing and More. Out here in Garner, North Carolina today. I messed up. I did. I came out fully prepared to do a house wash in a driveway today. We have a house wash in a driveway as our next customer as well, so I didn't bring a ladder. We're not doing anything gutters. I don't even have a bucket on the truck. And I came out and I talked to this customer who said, we're doing gutters today, right? And I said, no, we're doing driveway. He said, no, we're not doing driveway. So I apologized to him for the confusion, and I checked back on my calendar, and we're not doing driveway today. We were supposed to be doing gutters. So I'm going to have to come back out tomorrow and get this house cleaned today, then do the gutters tomorrow, because I don't have room in the schedule for tomorrow to do both. So this is definitely I messed up. But we're going to see if this is getting soaked right now. And we're going to get this house washed. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. We're using the M5. And this is the downstream nozzle. Just doing the nice low pressure wash. I can't see any suds today. We are not running with any surfactant, but I can definitely smell the bleach coming out of the line. We run 200 feet of hose on our 4 gallon per minute pressure washer. This is the same pressure washer we started with back in 2020, and we've only had a few issues with it, but highly recommend it. It's got a Kohler engine and an AR pump, and everything is stocked just the way we got it from Lowe's. That is the sound of my dipstick has come out. This is why I don't wear earphones while washing. I have to be able to hear these sounds. Alright, so now the dipstick is back in the tank. We're not pulling that air, and once that sound stops, it'll be a sign that we are full in soap. Just got to bleed all the air out of that line, and there we go, nice and quiet. So again, that's why I don't wear earphones while washing. If the machine starts running out of gas, I can hear that. Everything makes its own little sound. Now, I could probably tell if it stops pulling soap, you know, when it's not smelling like bleach or it's not cleaning. But I will say, I can't really smell the bleach as well as I used to be able to. It's just kind of always in my nose. Always in my truck, always on my clothes, so I don't rely on smell alone. I have to be able to hear all those senses, you know. Stopped off at our local pressure washing store on our way here. This is 10 minutes away from local pressure washing store, so can't pass up the opportunity. Plus, I was fully expecting to be doing a post-treatment on the driveway today, so I was trying to be ready for that. And And turns out I didn't need all the extra bleach that I had. I had plenty for today. But again, while I'm here, just down the road, fill up the tanks. Even got a couple new tanks. Might have to get a bigger singular tank, so I'm not filling up all these little 5-gallon totes. I'm currently at 6 5-gallon totes. I might be better off getting a 35-gallon leg tank and just call that my bleach container. Yeehaw. And again, we are using the M5 downstream twist soap nozzle. It is working just fine. I actually don't have my sharpshooter on me today. It's in the truck. But it is really not needed on this one. We don't have much wind. I think by the time we get to the next house, we're going to have a lot more wind. But not bad today, so M5 is all I need. Alright, so just a little bit of the runoff coming off the house wash has streaked the driveway and parking pad. So I'm going to actually be putting a house wash on the entire driveway today to try and get these streaks to go away. But it is definitely due for a cleaning. Alright, we are out here on our second job of the day. Can't really see it here through the bushes. This is a very well manicured lawn. Lots of vegetation everywhere. And we're going to be doing our best to do a little damage control. It is been very well maintained, so I really don't think we're going to need a super strong mix on this. So I'm going to water down our house wash to maybe try and get about to 0.7. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze coming back here. Alright, but once we do, we're going to be doing this patio area right here, all brick pavers. We'll be doing a medium pressure X-Jet on that to try and not knock all of the sand out. Japanese maples kind of everywhere. So we are going to be spraying everything down, really taking our time. Try not to damage any of that. So there are hydrangeas on the opposite side of the building, so we're going to be really just kind of taking our time, diluting everything we can, and getting it clean. Alright, hang tight, let's see how this comes out. Rinsing is going to be the name of the game today. All vegetation must be rinsed before and after, and during. And heck, they're just continuously rinsing. We did cut back the mix a little bit, just to try and do a little damage control, but it's going to be all about rinsing today. That big old Japanese maple up there. We won't kill it, but we're going to try not to discolor it. Alright, so we are on not quite the last side, but side before last. We still got to do the front. Ran into a little bit of an issue out back with the brick pavers. The customer specifically requested a medium pressure instead of a high pressure so that all the sand wouldn't come out of it, and really just at medium pressure, every granule of sand is coming out. So I went ahead and took a pause on that. I'm going to finish the house, have a powwow with the customer, and see where they want to go. If they want to have those brick pavers cleaned, I can do it, but it's going to have to be at higher pressure and with the understanding that the sand is going to be gone when I'm done. If you guys know any way to clean brick pavers that are completely covered in moss without losing any of the sand, drop a note in the comments. I'd love to hear. Alright y'all, that's going to do it for me today. The customer came out and she was putting everything back together after I was done doing the driveway. I will say that my Surface Max surface cleaner broke today. It has gone 3 years strong and no issues until today, and I just couldn't get any pressure coming out of it. So I ended up doing the about half of the driveway with the wand, and that was no fun. Definitely put me into the 5 o'clock traffic today, but hey, that's all right. Got the job done. Again, just a little bit of inexperience. Maybe I could have fixed that surface cleaner. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely leaving the ladder at home today was my fault. That's the reason why we have the surface cleaner on the trailer at all times now, is because I want to make sure that we're able to offer all of our services every single day. And I flubbed up and thought I was doing 2 driveways and 2 houses, and I ended up doing, I was supposed to be doing 2 houses and 2 houses, a gutter, and a driveway. So I have to go back out tomorrow. We're now going to be doing 3 gutters and a house wash tomorrow. So it's going to be a full day, and it is going to be a hard day. So I'll do some video for that as well, but it's probably not going to be a step-by-step, kind of like today. I just kind of got some highlights of what I was doing. Just one thought here is it's hard work. A lot of people will get into this, and I know myself included. I knew it was going to be hard, but man, I didn't know how hard it was going to be. It's very physical job. So make sure you are staying in shape and you are physically fit and able to do some strenuous work. I mean, there's been plenty of days where, you know, I'll check my Fitbit and it says you've burned 5,000 calories today, and that happens. So be ready for that. Be in the condition to be able to do some really hard work all day long. And speaking of really hard work all day long, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe out there.